Hi there, this is Galen Martling. Today I have Unity Stamp Company stamps in a laptop computer theme. I'm going to show two cards and two different ways you can use this computer. I am going to use both of them with interactive elements that's real easy to duplicate. And so I am using the stamp kit by Unity called Virtual Hugs. It is this PC, and you can interchange the different sentiments that come with the kit. So lots of different themes. And I'm also using farmhouse plaid paper. I'm using the black and white. I'm also using double-sided pattern paper by EK Success. That one is retired. I made two card bases out of black cardstock, and I have one white insert for one of the cards. I'm using ribbon and Copic markers that are going to be listed here and on my blog. And for the die, I have my Creative Time stitched pop-up dies. That's going to help make the interactive pop-up element on the inside. And so for the computers, I decided to go ahead and add very light shading for the screen. I used different shades of gray. I think I used a couple of shades of gray, and then I went in with a 0 marker, which is a colorless blender, to blend out any lines or harshness, just make it softer looking for that screen. And then along the bottom, for the keypad area, I went ahead and made that area more of a taupe color using a couple of different shades of taupe. And then again, I used that colorless marker. And the darker shade I used for taupe, I just wanted to get some accent areas that I think would be darker. I mean, it's up to you. You don't really have to color this at all. I just decided to do it so that it would kind of coordinate with the colors I'm using for the cards. I tried silver paper, but it would not stamp well on the ink that I used, so I just tossed it and I used white paper for this. I will go back and try the silver again. If you happen to try it, I would love to see how you did it. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and fussy cut, which is just cutting out these computers. I used a black Copic marker. You can use distress ink as well, ink pads with foam blending brush to just shade the sides of that fussy cutting in black to erase those harsh lines on of the white against the black. And so now I'm just layering up this card that's going to be the Virtual Hugs card. I added the white insert, and then I adhered the plaid along with a little trim piece and a bow with ribbon. So now I have an action wobble. This is this little spring tool. It's great for crafting. This is the large size. They have a small size available too. These are online. You can just adhere one end to whatever you want to wobble, and the other end you attach to the card. And then when you open it and when you touch it, it just wobbles back and forth. It's really cute. It's always well received. People love it. And so I went ahead and used the Virtual Hugs element, interactive element on the front of the card for that one. And now I'm going to use the Father's Day card here with a different type of interaction here. So I went ahead and adhered the plaid and a ribbon on the top, and that's all I'm adding to the front of that card. Now the inside, I am going to use a trimmed piece of pattern paper, double-sided, that's 10.5 inches. Actually, let's see, 11 inches by 4 inches. I scored it in the center. Now on that score line, I used a die cut, and it's the My Creative Time die there, and it will allow the fold to happen in a way that you can attach something to. If you don't have a die, you can use an X-Acto knife with a ruler to get straight lines. The width of it, the width between the lines depends on what you're going to put on it. So for this computer, I use this large width, but you can do narrow lines for something smaller. So then you fold it and score it with a scoring board. All of those fold lines you want to be flat. And there you go. It will stand up if you want it to. I went ahead and adhered the back top part of this insert using double-sided flat tape, and then just adhered that down. And then I made sure that pop-up works good, and then I just add a little tape just to the upper back side of that bottom piece, just to hold it down a little at the top. And then it's ready to go. I did add a little adhesive to the bottom half of that die cut piece, just to hold something down on the lower part, but you don't want to adhere the top part of that fold on the inside there. You want to leave that without tape. And you see it opens and closes nicely. And when they open it, it's always a surprise. This is great. You can put a flower, a little stamp, any scene on the inside and on the outside for that matter. These can be masculine cards. Well, the Father's Day is a masculine card, and the other one can be for a guy or girl. It really depends on what who you're giving it to. But the elements can be interchanged with other ones as well. Thanks so much for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and have a great day.